Good morning, neighbors. We're on our final day 31 of our March garden prep. And today we're going to talk a little bit about heat tolerant vegetables. Yes, it is still early in the spring, but it's going to be 80 degrees all week this week here in southern middle Tennessee. And so one of the things that Southerners specifically need to think about is purchasing varieties of lettuce or of herbs, those sorts of things, cucurbits, that are slow bolting. So if you are planting something way early in the season and it's going to be cool the whole season, like a lettuce, if we have a lettuce in, or a kale or anything like that, that's not going to be a problem. The later successions of our plants, we need to think about purchasing varieties of seed or varieties of plants that are slower to bolt, which means that plants, once it gets a certain temperature, once it gets warmer, they're like, oh, season's over. We need to quickly put on seed so that we can repopulate for next year. And that is what you're trying to have happen later and later. So by buying a slow bolting variety, you can kind of put off when they put on seed, and you can have more harvest time. Does that make sense? Ask questions down below if you have them. I a little bit less worry about this whole situation, just because I plant lettuce until lettuce doesn't like me anymore, and then I plant the next thing. So we kind of flip over our beds and that sort of thing. We'll be out planting beans today. Peas are doing really well. I think I might plant an extra. It didn't look like all of my peas came up, so I might plant a few extra of those. And I think that I'm going to get cucumbers in the ground today. So if you are in a season where it gets warm, think about looking at varieties of greens mostly that are slower bolting, and that will help you out.